Okay, so I guess we are good to go now. So, so hello, hello everyone, and wish you all a very warm good evening. Welcome to another session of GDSC that is focusing on hashcode. This session will give everyone a riffling overview of what hashcode is, how can you participate, and all the related queries. So, let me introduce myself. I am your host.
Sir, your mic has been muted.
Sorry, let me start over. So, hello everyone, and wish you all a very warm good evening. Welcome to another session of GDSC that focuses on hashcode. This session will give everyone a riffling overview of what hashcode is, how can you participate, and all the related queries. So, let me introduce myself. I am your host for today.
So you're again muted.
You're muted,
Sir,
okay.
you're not muted, sir.
Why am I getting muted? Okay, I know. Okay, sorry, it won't happen again. So, let me introduce myself. I am your host for today, Asmit Pandey. I am in second year. Me and my team achieved a rank of 973 in ICPC. I am a 3-star coder at CodeChef and have a rating of over 1200 on CodeForces. Now let me introduce our guest speaker, Ash Kanodia sir. I guess everyone must have heard about Ash sir, but let me give you all let me give an introduction of him. So Ash sir is currently in fourth year and is placed as an SDE at CRED. Ash sir also has also secured the rank of 37 in HashCode. Good evening sir and welcome to the session.
Hello, hello. Hi, Asmit.
Okay, okay, sir. We will be looking forward for your great words of wisdom at the end of the session. So let me start the session. Firstly, I will give an overview of what the contest is, and then we will have our queries answered by Ash sir. So what exactly is HashCode? HashCode is a team programming competition organized by Google for students and professionals around the world. You pick your team and a programming language and we pick an engineering problem for you to solve. So basically HashCode में क्या होता है कि गूगल हर साल हमें हमारे लिए एक कॉन्टेस्ट करवाता है जिसमें कि वो उसका एम होता है टैलेंट हंट करना और लोगों को अपॉर्चुनिटी प्रोवाइड करना अपना टैलेंट शोकेस करने की। सो जो हैश कोड है वो हर साल कंडक्ट होता है और उसमें हमें गूगल एक रियल लाइफ इंजीनियरिंग प्रॉब्लम हमें सर्व करता है और हमें एक प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज लेनी होती है, एक टीम लेनी होती है और हमें ट्राई करना होता है कि हम उस प्रॉब्लम को एज एज एफिशिएंटली एज पॉसिबल हम लोग उसे सॉल्व कर सकें। अभी हम लोग फर्दर डिस्कस करेंगे कि एक्चुअली जैसे कि बाकी कॉन्टेस्ट में होता है वैसा इस कॉन्टेस्ट में कोई एक स्पेसिफिक सोल्यूशन एग्जिस्ट जनरली नहीं करता है। सो हम एक परफेक्ट सोल्यूशन को खोजने की जगह पे वी आइटरेटिवली लुक फॉर अ बेटर एंड बेटर अप्रोच सो दैट वी मे पास एज मेनी टेस्ट केसेस एज पॉसिबल। हमें एक परफेक्ट सोल्यूशन नहीं खोजना है, हमें ट्रायल एंड एरर, ब्रूट फोर्स, हिट एंड ट्रायल मेथड और डिफरेंट अप्रोचेस लगा के एक रफ अप्रोच बनानी है। फिर उस रफ अप्रोच पे बिल्डअप करते हुए हमें एक बेटर सोल्यूशन की ओर बढ़ना है। This year's contest kicks off with an online qualification round where your team can compete from wherever you would like, including from one of our HashCode hubs. Top teams will then be invited to a Google office for final round. So जैसे कि इस साल का हमारा क्या सीन है कि जैसा हमारा पैंडमिक चल रहा है तो अब की बार का जो क्वालिफिकेशन राउंड है वो टोटल गूगल ने ऑनलाइन कर दिया है और गूगल का एक स्टेटमेंट ये भी आया था कि अगर पैंडमिक एज इट इज़ कंटिन्यूड होता है और अगर हमें फिट नहीं लगता है तो जो हमारे वर्ल्ड फाइनल्स होते हैं उसे भी हम ऑनलाइन मोड में ही रिमोटली कंडक्ट करवाने का देखेंगे। बिकॉज इतने सारे लोगों को एक जगह पे इकट्ठा कर लेना एक फाइनल के लिए दैट इज़ बोथ वेरी रिस्की एंड वेरी हार्ड इन सच टाइम्स क्योंकि बहुत सारी जगह पे ट्रैवल रेस्ट्रिक्शंस भी हैं। सो वी कैन रजिस्टर for hashcode using the given link coding competition with google.com/hashcode and we will just go there and register ourselves and then we'll be good to go. सो व्हाट इज द एलिजिबिलिटी, हमारी मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्या हैं कि हम एलिजिबल होंगे ये कॉन्टेस्ट देने के लिए। सो ये एक्चुअली हमारा एक टीम कॉन्टेस्ट होता है। सो हम इसमें इंडिविजुअली पार्टिसिपेट नहीं कर सकते हैं। टीम की जो हमारी स्ट्रेंथ है वो वैरी कर सकती है फ्रॉम 2 people to 4 people। एंड इसमें ये भी रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है कि सेम कॉलेज की ही टीम होनी चाहिए। इफ़ यू विश you can go for your friends from other colleges, other universities. You can go for someone who is much better and much experienced than you, who is doing a job. You can do anything. बस अगर सामने वाला अगर टीम में आने में इंटरेस्टेड है, एक साथ काम करने में इंटरेस्टेड है, सो यू कैन मेक अ टीम एंड यू कैन list your team and be eligible for the contest. You must be at least 16 years of age at the time of your registration for a contest in order to participate in the contest. However, to participate in a final round of CodeJam or HashCode, you must be at least 18 years or older, or 18 years old or the age of majority in the country of residence. So जैसे कि अगर हमें सिर्फ ऑनलाइन क्वालिफिकेशन राउंड में वो रजिस्टर करना है, तो हमारी जो एज होनी चाहिए वो मिनिमम 16 ईयर्स होना मैंडेटरी है। अगर हम 16 से कम है तो हम जो ऑनलाइन क्वालिफिकेशन राउंड है उसके लिए हम लोग रजिस्टर नहीं कर सकते। और जो हमारा वर्ल्ड फाइनल्स है उसके लिए एकदम सिंपल है कि हमारी एज 18 होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि एज इंडियंस एज ऑफ मेजॉरिटी भी 18 होती है। इसलिए हमारी एज अगर 18 होगी, सो वी आर क्वालिफाइड to take part in the world finals. सो व्हाट आर द रिक्वायरमेंट्स कि हम जो है ये कॉन्टेस्ट दे सकें। सो जैसे कि हम बाकी कॉन्टेस्ट देते हैं, हम लोग रेगुलरली कॉन्टेस्ट देते आ रहे हैं कोड शेफ पे और कोड फोर्सेस पे। सो सिंपली वी नीड अ प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज। हमें एक टीम चाहिए जिसकी स्ट्रेंथ 2 to 4 members की होनी चाहिए, इंक्लूडिंग योर सेल्फ। एक अच्छा इंटरनेट कनेक्शन होना चाहिए और एक गूगल अकाउंट होना चाहिए। इतने के साथ वी आर एलिजिबल टू टेक पार्ट इन द कॉन्टेस्ट एंड सबमिट आवर सॉल्यूशंस। सो व्हाट इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द कॉन्टेस्ट कि लाइक कितने प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं, प्रॉब्लम कैसे होते हैं, हमें करना क्या होता है। सो दैट ऑल विल बी डिस्कस्ड अंडर दिस स्लाइड, दैट इज द हाउ द contest is structured. So Google HashCode is an optimization contest where you have to solve a problem in given time constraints. This contest comes closest to the real life problems that are tackled at Google. We have to iteratively optimize our code so as to pass as many test cases as possible. The motive is simple. There is no one solution to any question. The task is not to solve a problem, but to optimize your solution as good as you can. जैसे कि पहले भी बताया कि हैश कोड बाकी कॉन्टेस्ट से थोड़ा डिफरेंट होता है। ये एक्चुअली एक ऑप्टिमाइजेशन कॉन्टेस्ट है। इसमें हमें किसी भी सोल्यूशन का एक किसी भी क्वेश्चन का एक पर्टिकुलर सोल्यूशन एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगा जो कि एकदम परफेक्ट हो और जो सारे टेस्ट केसेस पास कर ले। इसमें हमें एक्चुअली एक रफ सोल्यूशन या फिर एक बेटर वर्ड होगा अप्रॉक्सीमेट सोल्यूशन हमें डेवलप करना है जो कि क्लोजेस्ट हो टू द आइडियल एंड परफेक्ट सोल्यूशन, जो कि सारे टेस्ट केसेस और हर एक केस में जो कि परफेक्टली काम कर जाए। तो हमें उसके क्लोजेस्ट आना है। सो हमारा एम परफेक्शन ना होने की बजाय हमारा एम है हम लोग आइटरेटिवली परफेक्शन के परस्यूट में हमको एक्सीलेंस अचीव करनी है। और जितनी ज़्यादा एक्सीलेंस होगी, जितना ज़्यादा टेस्ट केसेस हमारा कोड पास करेगा, हमारी टीम्स को कलेक्टिवली उतने पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे और उन्हीं पॉइंट्स के बेसिस पे एंड में जाके हमारी ग्लोबल रैंकिंग्स बनती हैं। सो नाउ सम important deadlines are mentioned here. So जैसे कि हमारा जो our registration ends at 23rd of Feb 2022. The practice round for the current year has started from 7th of Jan and it will continue till 24th of Feb. And the online qualification round starts at 24th of Feb and ends at 25th of Feb. The one interesting thing to notice here are the odd timings. Like we know that mostly contests take place during the evening time, but this particular contest ये एक्चुअली रात में हो रहा है। ये 24th की रात को 11 बजे शुरू होगा और 25th को सुबह 3 बजे तक जाएगा। So if you are interested and willing to take part, then make sure to sync your clock cycle according to these time. Make sure that you become habitual of staying awake between 11 to 3, because if you think that one day you will just wake up at 11 and you will code till 3, then that won't be possible, because जो हमारे बॉडी की जो क्लॉक साइकिल होती है, अगर हम उसे इसके साथ सिंक नहीं करेंगे तो फिर जो हमारे बॉडी पे जो एडवर्स इफेक्ट्स पड़ेंगे उसकी वजह से हम प्रॉपरली फंक्शन नहीं कर पाएंगे। और जो हमारा वर्ल्ड फाइनल्स है वो भी 4 आवर्स लॉन्ग होगा और 30th ऑफ अप्रैल को होगा। 11:30 पे स्टार्ट होगा और 3:30 पे एंड हो जाएगा। So perks and benefits. The top performers in Google HashCode get various prizes. We all know that Google is very good at giveaways. It gives us a lot of benefits and it also gives us a lot of goodies and certificates. So cash prizes, goodies and certificates milenge. And then there also is a big question that if I do well enough and if I perform too good, is there a possibility that will I get an interview at Google? So ये जो हमारा big question है ये भी end में हम answer करेंगे। Ash sir will be answering this very question. So moving on, what is a HashCode Hub? Hubs are participant organized groups of HashCode teams that are affiliated with a university, office, or organization. They are designed to allow you to connect with your local developer communities while still competing in your team of 2 to 4 people. Joining a hub is optional, but they are a great way to connect with your peers and grow your coding skills. So जो HashCode Hub है, that is nothing but just a common meeting ground for everyone participating. ये कुछ नहीं, ये सिंपली एक प्लेटफॉर्म बना दिया है जहाँ पे जितने भी इंटरेस्टेड लोग हो वो सब एक किसी हब के लिए रजिस्टर कर सकते हो और बाकी टीम से जब इंटरेक्शन होगा सो यू विल गेट टू लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स। So increase your connections, learn a lot of things, exchange ideas, exchange some whatever you have learned. So जो हमारा हब है इसका इसका एम कंप्लीटली यही है कि हम एज अ मीटिंग ग्राउंड प्रेजेंट करें, एज अ मीटिंग ग्राउंड इसको डेवलप करें कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स हों वो एक जगह पे आएँ, उन्होंने क्या क्या सीखा है उसको एक्सचेंज करें और लर्न करें, ग्रो करें, कनेक्ट करें। बिकॉज कनेक्शन एंड लर्निंग दैट इज़ द थिंग दैट विल हेल्प यू अ लॉट इन द फ्यूचर। सो जो हमारा हैशकोड हब है, जब हम रजिस्टर करेंगे अपनी टीम को तो हमें एक ऑप्शन दिया जाएगा। सो मेक श्योर दैट यू रजिस्टर फॉर द ट्रिपल आई टी भोपाल हैशकोड हब। ये हमारे कॉलेज ने भी इस साल एक हब बनाया है, ट्रिपल आई टी भोपाल हैशकोड हब। एंड if you wish then you can definitely join our hub and communicate with the other teams that are participating, and you can just be a part of this entire process with us. So now I would like to welcome Ash sir and ask some of the FAQs that we have regarding the hash code. So Ash sir.
Hello.
Hello sir, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Okay, sir. So here are a few FAQs that many of us have regarding the contests. So if you would like to share some words of wisdom with us.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
taking
Okay,
the
sir.
first question.
Okay, sir. So the first one is what exactly is an optimization contest? So like starting से हो रहा है कि hash code एक optimization contest है. Sir, actually optimization contest होता क्या है?
Optimization contest is like you don't have a perfect solution, but you go towards a perfect solution. Like, uh, if you see, like we have a knapsack problem.
Mm-hmm.
When we have knapsack problem, we have a fixed target to reach. Let's say 17, we have to finalize, and we don't have the appropriate elements to reach the 17 sum of 17. Then we get the nearest to 17. So optimization contest works like that only, that we get the nearest to our perfect solution. No perfect
Okay.
solution exists, but we have to reach to the perfect solution. So in Google Hashcode, what is there is we are given 5 to 6 test case files. We have to run through these files through our code and then submit the output files that our code has created to the Google Hashcode hub, and then it gives the score according to our output.
Okay, sir. Like there is like it is just like the real life scenario that there is no perfect solution to the problem, but we can tackle it as good as we can.
Yeah, so
हमें
nearest to the optimal solution.
Okay, so we have to reach as close as to the optimization. Okay, sir. Everyone likes goodies and certificates. Sir, so what are the goodies that are offered to the winners of the Google
Goodies
Hashcode?
are usual Google goodies like bottle and pens. And Google goodies are like great for LinkedIn and other things. So We
Okay,
all like.
so yeah, that make a good post on LinkedIn that I got goodies from Google. Okay, sir, there are some other standard contests that we have heard of, like the Google Kickstart and the ACM ICPC that we know is like the Olympics for the competitive coders, and also
Yeah.
the Google Kickstart. That is also a great competition contest that is organized by Google every year. So how is Kickstart and ICBC different from Hashcode?
So in Kickstart and ICPC, both these contests have specific algorithms to tackle. Like there is no way the solution doesn't exist. But in Hashcode, there is never exists a solution, perfect solution. Just we have to get closer to the ideal one.
Ideal. Okay, sir. So,
Yeah.
so like we cannot reach perfection, but in the pursuit of it, we have to reach excellence.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So
Oh,
don't
mhm.
waste time in perfection and finding the right solution. Just try to do anything.
Okay, sir. So one question that is not here, but I would like to ask, sir, can you please share one of your experiences in
Yeah.
the?
So when I read the problem first, it is like 5 to 6 pages of a problem. So my mind goes around like how how can I study all the this big problem. So when I read it completely, it's not coming to mind how we can solve it. So I thought of Dikshatra algorithm and many other algorithms, but there is no perfect solution to solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did was just put a trial and error. Like it was a problem based on traffic lights for a city.
Mm-hmm.
We have to make the maximum number of cars reach their destination
Okay,
um,
sir.
by tackling the traffic lights.
Okay, sir.
So I just at first when I got 38,000 points, what I did was I just put 1 second time gap in opening and closing of the traffic light, and that
Okay.
got me 38,000 points, and that's how I gained the confidence to solve again and again and
Okay.
iterative.
Okay, sir. So like here is the problem statement from this year's practice round, like the practice round that is currently going on for the hash code. So
Yeah.
can you please just throw some light, like what the question wants us to do? Can you
So,
just please explain the problem statement?
so this problem is saying like we have a pizza and the pizza is offering only one time of pizza and we have multiple ingredients like pepper, tomatoes, and pineapples. And somebody's have preference like I don't want pineapples on my pizza. Somebody have that I want tomatoes compulsory in my pizza.
Mhm.
So we have to give maximum number of pizzas to the person, and
Okay.
yeah. So the first approach that will come to our mind will be greedy. So we will definitely apply greedy in the start in this problem.
Okay, sir. That we will firstly select the ingredient that is liked by most and then put it on the
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. And as we can clearly see, sir, that there cannot be a perfect solution to this problem, because if someone likes an ingredient and dislikes the other one, then there will certainly be someone who will like the ingredient that the first one disliked.
Yeah. So
Okay, so it is evident that there does not exist a perfect solution that can satisfy everyone.
and if we
Okay,
try to find it, it will take years or so. So we
years
can't.
of okay, so we can't. So the complexity will be too high.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So. Sir, how can we participate, and sir, how can we practice, and what to expect? Like, where should we begin our practices? What things should we learn? And sir, while we head into the contest, what should we expect? That what will be the best that we can do, and what can be the worst that can come to pass? Like,
Like
what should be our expectations?
in this type of contest, like optimization contest, one thing is sure that if we even apply the basic like trial error approach,
Mhm.
then we can attain a reasonable rank in these type of contest. So there is no bad thing in this contest. And how can we practice is, I think we can practice on practice rounds. Questions are there already on HashCode Hub. So we can practice there. And basically you must know how to input from file and how to output from file, because that is the must in this contest, because we have to take an input from a file and paste the output file on the Google Hub. So we don't
Mm.
have to submit the code like we do on normal contest.
Okay. Okay. So, hello, sir.
हाँ आवाज आ रही है.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Sir, now the big question that is, can I get an interview at Google if I perform good?
No, I don't think so. You can get a interview at Google if you perform good in HashCode, because I think Google don't take HashCode performance on the basis of HashCode performance any interview, but your resume will definitely improve and you will get links, test links from Google also.
Okay, like it will increase our chances, but it will not be a sure shot way of getting
Yeah,
into getting an. Okay, sir.
interview
Okay.
invite. And
Okay.
many other companies see these ranks and give interview links. So
Okay. So it will be a good thing if we do pretty good in these hash code and stuff. So that will be a good add-on for our
add on
resume.
to our resume. Yeah.
Okay, this is what will make us stand out from the rest.
Yeah. Also in interview, people asked how did you solve the problem and what is the, like, what problem do you like and other things like that. So in that case you can also tell this, like, how I tackled this problem and other things.
Okay,
So it
so
will be a heads up.
okay. Okay, sir. So that is all from my side. So thank you, sir, for being here with us. Now, question from the attendees
Audience.
here, audience.
Yeah.
So any question from the audience?
Hello.
Good evening, sir. Sir, may I?
Yeah,
Uh,
please. Yeah, please.
Sir, this is Devyanjan. I want to ask, what should I figure out in my batchmate or colleague for to make a team to collaborate with him? Like he know at least a C language, at least a C++ language, और उसमें मतलब कि basically क्या उस आना चाहिए मेरे को भी और मेरे friend को भी कि at least मैं part ले सकूं इस contest में.
you must know the basic algorithms, uh, like how we implement things. Like implementation is must, because we have to implement the algorithm even if we are implementing the brute force. So if even if a person knows how to implement algorithms, you are good to go.
And so I would like to add something that you must ऐसे लोगों को लो, like you must choose people who are like near your caliber. Like if you take someone that is that who knows a lot more than you, so he will be the one carrying the team. So you will be learning nothing.
Yep.
So you may get the rank, you may get it to write it on your resume, but if the interviewer starts grilling you on this hash code, then you will get in trouble.
Yeah,
So
sometime it might get bad when you
yeah.
flaunt on your ranks.
Yeah, so
Happened with me. So
yeah, so try to find people who are at your caliber or nearly or near to it, because
yeah,
if you take someone who is way ahead, or even if someone who
way,
lacks, yeah,
yeah, way
like yeah,
lax.
who lacks the caliber, so in both the cases it will do you harm in one way or the other.
Yep.
So keep that in mind.
Thank you, sir.
Any further queries?
Hello, sir. Good evening. Swati this side. Sir, I wanna ask that what are the level of questions that will be asked in that contest?
There will
Means
be
like we are
only
right now.
one question.
Sir, like, yes, sir.
Only one question will be there.
Okay. So like right now we are just able to do only easy questions, easy level questions in code chef,
Okay.
and they are also by like hit and try. So can we participate in that?
Yeah, you should participate, because even if you are not able to do it, you will learn. So that's the main thing, because you are in first year only. It's no harm in giving contests. First year, second year is for exploring. So
And moreover, the contest does not has any drawback that if you use your one attempt, then you won't get a second one.
second attempt,
Yeah,
you can
you
give
have
as many attempts as you want.
as many attempts as you want, even if you are even if you pass out from the college, then also if you wish, you can always apply for such contests. That is the beauty of such contests like the Kickstart, the HashCode, and the ICPC. They do not present you with an upper age limit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
yeah, welcome.
Hello, sir. This is Nikhil by this side. Sir, what I want to ask is, so like, do you also recommend to participate in like, what was that? Kickstarts.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Kickstart is good.
For CP and other things, Kickstart is best, I think.
What
Because
when are these kickstarts
It's
related?
sorry, sorry.
Thank you.
And actually, we are more acquainted to contests like Kickstart, because Kickstart is actually similar to CodeChef and Codeforces. So we are very well acquainted with that. But HashCode is something that is a bit off the track. So we have to learn some new things to actually appear in HashCode. But Kickstart, if you have submitted even a single solution or CodeChef, you will find it familiar.
yep, first and second questions are mostly
Yeah,
simple.
first and second questions are very simple. Of Kickstart.
Hmm.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sir, this is before this side. Can you please
Okay.
explain the part in which we don't have to give the perfect solution, but the nearby solution?
Okay, so I will explain it by an example. Let's say you have three balls. Each ball value is a 2, 4, and 8. And you want a sum of 11. How can you go to 11 when you have 2, 4, 8? Hello?
Vibhor?
Yes, sir. Thinking.
Yeah, think.
Hi sir, Sahil this side. Sir,
Let one finish. Let one finish. Let Vibhor
okay,
finish.
sorry.
Yeah.
We were?
Vibhor?
सर सिर्फ कम ही करना है.
कोई
हाँ,
भी
तो
कर.
11 बन ही नहीं
11
सकता है।
पॉसिबल नहीं है.
तो अपने को नियरेस्ट लाना है इसके, तो अपन 2, 8 और 2 को इंक्लूड कर देंगे, जो अपना सम 10 को ले आएगा। तो अपन 10 आंसर दे रहे हैं, एक टाइप से ये कहना चाह रहे हैं। तो एक परफेक्ट सॉल्यूशन नहीं है कि अपने को 11 मिल सकता है, पर वी कैन रीच 10।
अच्छा, मतलब एक तरह से सारे टेस्ट केसेस पास नहीं होंगे, लेकिन मोस्ट ऑफ द टेस्ट केसेस पास हो जाएंगे, कुछ ऐसा.
हाँ,
हाँ, हाँ,
थैंक यू.
हाँ, okay. So, who was that? Sahil.
Hi sir, Sahil
Yeah.
this side. Sir,
Okay.
since it is a team contest, so we need to share the code between the teammates, right? So we will be doing that by GitHub, or the hub will be sufficient for that?
you will not be sharing the code. Like, it happens like you have to submit the output files. Like, if you are running a code and giving it the input file, and it will output you the output files. So you have to submit the output files to the solution. So if you have written your code, you can submit your output files, and you can talk on Discord and share one screen.
Okay, sir, got it. Thank you.
So,
Any more?
any further queries?
सर कॉन्टेस्ट जो है मतलब फर्स्ट
Name.
कौन सी ईयर मतलब
Name.
ईयर की लिमिट है क्या सर अंश
अच्छा, ओके अंश।
सर
सर ईयर की
कॉन्टेस्ट
लिमिट
मतलब फर्स्ट ईयर सेकंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर की ऑल ईयर स्टूडेंट दे सकते हैं?
नहीं, कोई भी दे सकता है।
ओके,
उसमें एज लिमिट है एक, पर
एज लिमिट,
कोई भी दे
हाँ
सकता है।
एज लिमिट है मिनिमम में, वो भी 16 ईयर्स, और 16 प्लस तो सभी होंगे। 16 लोग जनरली 10th 11th में हो ही जाते हैं, सो 16 प्लस, इफ यू आर 16 प्लस यू आर गुड टू गो, यू कैन गिव द कॉन्टेस्ट, नो इश्यूज।
Sir, plus on this side. So there is my confusion about the output file submission and the source code, that we have to choose that there is given A, B, C, D, like some choose file options. So I'm a little bit confused about that. What is the, how to submit that output or my code?
So you have given some 5 input files. You have to download these input files. Your code will read these input files one by one and produce you the output files according to your algorithm. And you have to submit your code file as well as your output text files. And based on the output text file, you will get your score.
Sir, would you like to share your experience of the past year where you spent an hour trying to find the perfect solution?
Yeah, so
Yeah, please
basically
bring
the
it to the
problem
light.
was like there is a city in which many people have to go to their homes, but they want to go in a particular time limit, and we have multiple traffic lights. So if we have a traffic light on this part, if we push it, or we will not push it, like it will be red or it will be green. If it is green or yellow, we can go. And for the same time through which it is red, the same time it is for green, same time it is for yellow. So we have to find that perfect time so that maximum can reach to their location on the given time, in the given time. So there is no perfect solution. That is the time that we can get so that the traffic light can be turned on and off. But I was trying to figure out that for 1 or more hour, that whether we can find the perfect time, but I was not able to find it.
Sir knows that there is actually no perfect solution for such questions.
Yeah, so basically I don't know that when I started.
Okay.
So that will be a heads up for you all.
Never try to find the perfect solution in HashCode because there is none. Okay. Any further queries?
सर गुड इवनिंग सर। सर मेरा
Yeah.
ये डाउट था कि जैसे कि आपने मतलब पहले से ही उसके लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे थे हैश कोड के लिए, आप मतलब सिंपल सीपी वगैरह प्रिपेयर करते थे और आपने डायरेक्टली जाके कॉन्टेस्ट दे दिया?
नहीं, मैंने तो सीपी भी इतनी नहीं करी थी। मैंने तो
अच्छा।
सिंपल जाके कॉन्टेस्ट दिया था। मतलब थोड़ी बहुत करी थी, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन आता था और पाइथन में कोड कर लेता था, इतना था बस।
तो सर इसके लिए अगर कोई अभी जैसे 25 डेज के अराउंड टाइम है, तो अगर कोई प्रिपेयर करना चाहता है विद लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज और स्पेसिफिक रिसोर्सेज जो काम करे ताकि कॉन्टेस्ट में और ज़्यादा हेल्प हो कपर है जो, तो सर आप कोई रिसोर्सेज रिकमेंड कर सकते हैं?
रिसोर्सेज तो बेसिकली वी कैन सॉल्व द प्रीवियस ईयर प्रॉब्लम्स because we never know what will happen in the actual solution, like what is the actual problem in coming. So we can solve only the previous year problems.
Okay sir, thank you.
And sir, I guess for the preparation, the strong foundation of data structure and algorithms, that will be a lot.
Yeah,
That will be
algorithms will be preferable because
helpful.
algorithms play a major part in every contest.
Okay, sir. So if we are good with data structure, algorithms, and the implementation, then we may pass like 4 out of 5 test cases.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
over here.
Okay.
Sir, like as we are a beginner for C3 and I don't have that much of grasp at DSA, I have just started it. So, how to cover it for the hash code? Like we have 1 month from now for the qualification.
DSA कवर करना है आपको 1 महीने के अंदर, ठीक है।
नहीं,
बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट आप रीड कर सकते हो, मतलब स्टैंडर्ड जो प्रॉब्लम्स होती है 40-50 ही है, उससे ज्यादा नहीं है स्टैंडर्ड प्रॉब्लम, तो उनको भी एक बार ट्राई कर लोगे, उनको गो थ्रू कर लोगे तो काफी मतलब आपको एल्गोरिथम का आइडिया लगने लग जाएगा करना क्या चाह रहे हैं, तो उससे कुछ ना कुछ फायदा जरूर होगा। 40-50 भी 100 के आसपास कर लोगे तो मोस्टली कवर हो ही जाते हैं एल्गोरिथम्स। तो प्रॉब्लम को सिर्फ रीड कर लो। हाँ स्मिथ।
सर बट डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एल्गोरिथम से वही है ना, आपने बताया था सर एक बार कि प्रैक्टिस इज द की टू डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एंड एल्गोरिथम्स। जितनी ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करोगे, कंसिस्टेंटली प्रैक्टिस करोगे, उतना ज़्यादा अच्छे होगे। एंड फॉर अ कॉन्टेस्ट लाइक दिस यू हैव टू बी प्रिटी गुड एट डेटा स्ट्रक्चर एंड एल्गोरिथम्स। सो धीरे धीरे चीज़ें ही आएंगी ये सारी।
आराम आराम, अभी फर्स्ट ईयर में हो, मजे कर।
Evening, sir. Good evening. How many times we can participate? Is it fixed 1 and 2 times?
No, there is no such limit.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any further queries?
मैं ही पूछ लेता हूँ, कॉलेज में मजा आ रहा है?
नहीं सर,
कॉलेज नहीं गए ना
सर, अभी ओपन कहाँ हुआ है?
सर हमारे सैटरडे को
ऑनलाइन में कहाँ मजा आता है सर।
सर में आ रहा है।
पास हो जाते हैं सर, ये है पूरा।
नहीं, पास तो वहां भी हो जाओगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, ऐसी कोई दिक्कत नहीं है।
वापस स्कूल में आ गए।
अभी तो स्कूल वाले ही फील आ रही है सबको।
बीटेक के स्कूल है।
यस सर।
खुलने के चांसेस तो हैं।